Good morning, everyone. If you've seen my last stream videos, materialists, I did bring up the fact that I was gonna be at Anime Expo, and that's what I'm gonna go over with everyone tonight. It is my birthday. I am now 27. Also, I'm just doing this just like, hey, happy birthday, me. I am 27. I am old. I hate myself. Anyway, so yes, I didn't do this the last few years that I've attended. I haven't attended every anime expo. Like I'm still, because when they ask, when I went to certain panels, they ended up asking, like, hey, how this is your first, your second, your fifth, or sixth or more. I was not in any of those. I was in between. Okay, so and this is also kind of just show off my Discord server that I'm also planning to open up eventually. Eventually it'll open up. So also I'm in streamer mode, so you won't hear anything, you won't see anything. So I've cropped in as much as I could about my server. You're not gonna see my other servers that I'm in or my DMs. Anyway, yes, this is the Discord server that I have been working on. Not by myself, but it's a Discord server it's there. It will be open to the public soon. I say to the public, but if anything, I might lock this behind Patreon, just because I'm greedy. Either way, it's gonna be how do I say it? It's gonna be. I don't want to say locked behind a paywall, because yeah, it is. But at the same time, it's gonna be 99 cents. Also, that's like the lowest. What dollar? I don't know. I'm still debating on it, because if the main Patreon reasoning that I want to do that is just so I could get, if anyone would like to support me, there's that. There's also another thing. I am making, so I can't I can't speak, so that's what's going on. I can't. What's it called? What am I? I can't keep up with my emails properly, so I'm gonna end up making a separate email entirely, just if anyone would want to contact me for whatever reason, recommendations or anything that they want to see me do or play. I'm open to anything, so I'll make that eventually, maybe, if I don't get too lazy. Anyway, so when it comes to Anime Expo in 2024, July 4th through 7th were all 4 days. I did attend. I took many of pictures. Many of pictures. I've also cropped myself out and put my actual avatar in there. That so I'll explain later. Okay, so this is just a show. These are all the cons I've been attending ever since what happened to the music. Okay, ever since cons started to come back, because as you know, COVID happened, so everything had to close. I believe 2022 was the first time Anime Expo came back, and I have never gone to a convention before, and my friend said, for my birthday, I want to go. For his birthday, he wants to go to Anime Expo, so he asked if I would want to go, and I said, yeah, sure, I'll go. How much is the ticket? So we went for 1 day, and that's the day I went with my sister as well. So the three of us went, and that's when my friend and I were both like, we really need to go all 4 days if we want to fully experience it. So as you can see, the next 2 years followed. We have both been for 4 days. I've also attended Comic-Con. That was also day one, and I haven't went back since. I am possibly planning to return for 1 day this coming Comic-Con, but I believe it's in October. But again, it'll just be for 1 day. I'm not that much of a comic reader, despite the fact that I like comic book based stuff. But things like, Marvel Comics, DC Comics, Star Wars and all that, I'm not really one into the comic book things. I know Halo and a bunch of other games have comic books that are gonna be there, but I don't know. It's weird. I like reading stuff, but at the same time, I don't read a lot. So it's weird. I have manga that I read, but I don't read a lot of manga. If that makes any sense, it's the same thing. So granted, I did read quite a bit of manga in the manga library that was at this anime expo, but that's a total different story. But yes, so this is just me showing that, yeah, these are all the cons I've been to. Anyway, back to the top of this. So I got there day 1, which would have been July 4th. I woke up around 5 a.m. and I left my house at 6 a.m. Pretty much, the whole point wasn't to just, you know, get there on time, get there early enough to that probably was part of it, but the other thing was to hope we could get into the hotel and check in early, and just so we can leave our luggage there. And yes, we actually were able to check in pretty early. So we checked in. Our hotel was across the street from the convention center, so we kind of got lucky on that. It's lucky and unlucky. So the thing about this hotel is it's lucky that it's across the street from the convention center. You don't have to walk far away from the expo in order to get there or come back, because anyone will tell you that going to this expo, your feet will get hurt and tired from all the standing, all the walking. So blisters might happen. There was some people in line in one of the panels I was trying to attend to. They were asking someone in front of me who has been attending cons since 2005 that, you know, if they have any tips or advice on how to deal with, you know, like standing or walking around, because that was their first time being there. And they pretty much, yeah, so things like blisters on your feet and or just tired feet in general tend to happen, especially if you're walking around a lot or standing around a lot. So that can happen. My advice is just wear more comfortable shoes. So when it came to last year, since that was the first time I was going through all 4 days, that's when I realized, okay, maybe I need different shoes, because I grew very tired very fast and I could not walk anymore. So this year I got more comfortable shoes. I even got like actual walking shoes that I would take to the gym. So why do I agree with me too, live? Yes, it's in the background. Okay, stopping. So yes, actual walking shoes. I use them at the gym, but honestly, they helped so much in this that I just honestly, it helped. That's probably gonna be the only shoes that I wear when it comes to conventions going forward, unless I'm cosplaying. I was gonna cosplay this coming Anime Expo, but I didn't end up doing it because I saw the weather. It was gonna be way too hot for me to cosplay, so to anyone that cosplayed there, I commend you all for being able to withstand it. There was 2 cosplayers that were in the same hotel that I was in, and they were talking about how you know, they were in heels, and both of them were hating how hot it was. So one of them said, oh, I'm just gonna hang myself in the hotel room. So his roommate was like, please don't do that. I'm still paying for the room. It's still under my name. So if those 2 had that mentality, I can't imagine how others were, especially cosplayers that were cosplaying 2B because she's wearing all black, or just any other cosplayer that was very heavy in just wearing stuff like layers or coats or anything. There was an Among Us cosplay, and they also were complaining about the heat, and as soon as their fans died that were inside of their suit, they immediately just they said, my fan died, get me out of the suit because of how hot it is. Okay, so anyway, this was around 7 a.m. when I got to the convention. This is all just when we got to the hotel. We checked in. This hotel was weird. I'll explain later. So I looked out the window just to see the view of the hotel from the hotel, and this was 7 a.m. So the lines were already packed up. This was obviously, it says right there, the crypto arena. This is right next to the convention center. So the lines were already being formed. Okay, but obviously this is the food court area. Blue Lock advertisement. There's a little spot back here that you can see. I believe this is the AX crossing where the beer garden is. Okay, ReZero3. Okay, now here is the actual full view that I had on the hotel. It was a pretty nice view, but yes, as you can see, this is the crypto arena, and this is the convention center right here. This, I believe it's the West Hall, I believe. This is where the entertainment. This is where you enter, and the entertainment hall is somewhere back there. But the Petrie Hall and like a bunch of other halls that are in here as well. Main entrance for this thing would be to get to the entertainment hall, because it's back there. Along the arcade is also back there as well. So that's how I've like come to notice the entrances. Is this is obviously the entertainment hall. The other one would be for the exhibit hall and the artist alley and stuff like that. There's another part of the convention that is separate from this. It's in the JW Marriott Hotel. It's off screen. You can't see it. I might have gotten a picture of it in later, but if it's there, you'll see it. If it's not, then I'll elaborate later. This is advertised over the entrance to get into the exhibit hall. So one thing I will say about this year going into the convention center into this is they added they added like 3 or 4 more entrances other than just the standard. I believe it's just 2 entrances that they used to be, but they added a lot more entrances. And I gotta say, having those new entrances, have definitely, I hit myself on my keyboard. They definitely alleviated a bunch of foot traffic, because now there's more entrances for people to come in, and it made the lines seem shorter. Granted, there was still a lot of people. However, I believe just because it started on a Thursday, July 4th, and I believe July 5th was also the Friday, those 2 days were actually the emptiest from what I can remember. So, like, going through the convention, I mean, if you're following me on Twitter, you would have seen, let me see, this Blue Archive. This was outside outside before you get into the exhibit hall. But yes, there was an Nikkei booth. It was actually pretty fun. So this right here, up here, that's where the exhibit hall goes. That's where you go to make your purchases. So yeah, you can see here, this is in front of me. This is of course behind me. There's the Fate Grand Order 7th anniversary right there. I didn't even see that, but yes, there is still a very plethora number of people attending still. Not as much as there used to be in the previous years, because I believe in every year that I've gone, this day one was the emptiest of those 3 years. I'm pretty sure if you saw Anime Expo 2023 trending last year, you would have seen, like on Twitter, you would have seen multiple posts of people crowding shoulder to shoulder, unable to move. Not in this hall, in the other hall, in the entrance for this hall. I'm pretty sure it's called the West Hall, and this is the South Hall. I could be completely wrong. It might say right there. No, it doesn't. That's part of the entrance, the opening ceremony. So going through the exhibit hall, it's honestly, the exhibit hall is one of the I just love going through the exhibit hall. Even if I'm not buying anything, I just love going through just to see, what they're actually exhibiting, This art's pretty nice from Overlord. ReZero Season 3. I did attend the ReZero Season 3 premiere, and I gotta say, I can't wait for the season to come out. I loved Season 1, Season 2 even better, and Season 3, I just can't wait. The first episode is 90 minutes long, and I absolutely just loved every second of it. Oh, it actually said right there too. Yeah, you could world premiere of season 3, July 5th. So we saw it early on, since I believe season 3 premieres in October. I could be wrong, but from what I remember, season 3 is there. Some Hololive stuff. See, this is the type of stuff that I like. Okay, there's a Hunter x Hunter car along with the little standees. So this is actually always, I've always found it pretty interesting to see just how all the stuff that they could have here. The Freyrin with Toho animation there. So just the decorations and stuff. One thing I will say, Fate, I did not see like just a FGO dedicated booth. And that's probably because Aniplex took up most of it. Because Tsukihime and Fate Stay Night are all a thing. And there was also like some VR experience between Emiya versus Gilgamesh, which of course is a Fate Stay Night thing. But that line never moved. I say it never moved. Obviously, people did go in and out, but it stayed long, so I never could. So yeah. So I'm assuming this whole Tsukihime thing did take up the whole Fate Grand Order thing. I could be wrong. They probably couldn't put it just because what I've noticed is a lot of the booths this year were a lot bigger than normal, than they normally are. I probably have a picture of it. So you can see Viz Media is back here. I don't know if I have a picture of how big that booth was. So yeah, this is Aniplex. The Tsukihime stuff is on the left side of this. This is a giant middle part where they had the characters come in. These are actually official employees, I'm pretty sure. And this back here on the right side, that would be the, I have to keep opening my browser just to keep going. This would be where you actually make your purchases. So this booth was actually pretty big. I do not know. This booth is also pretty big as well. And this, I don't know what this is. Oh, okay, here's Crunchyroll. So as you can see, this is a giant panel of Crunchyroll Hime. So you could only imagine how big that was. Okay, so this here, so Crunchyroll is on the right side of this. This is on the side of whatever this is. Kino. Okay, I'm not even bothered. But yes, I don't know what this is, but it's new. Okay, I'll take it back. Okay, this was pretty cool. This is one thing I saw. Let me pause the music. I don't know if you're gonna hear me, or if you're gonna hear this thing, or if it even picked it up. It's only 3 seconds, but. Okay, so you didn't hear me at all. Good. So, yeah, I just wanted to get a quick capture of this cube, just so you could see the eyes move the entire time. Yeah, these eyes never stop moving. So that's one cool thing that they did. They even advertised this on Twitter. Like, oh, come see this thing and our thing. Okay, this was amazing. So one side of the thing is of this booth was they had parts 1 through 6 JoJo's, like each main character. So Jonathan, Joseph, Jotaro, Josuke. Obviously, Giorno is, that's Dio's son, but technically it's still JoJo because Dio has Jonathan's body. And then Jolene. Obviously, we don't have part 7 because that hasn't been animated yet, but this is honestly this was a pretty cool setup. And they had a chair right here where you could sit down, so you could take a picture in the middle of the 6. So the reason this is here is because that is me sitting in a chair and I don't want to be seen, so I just took a picture of me sitting down there. So let me see. Okay, so here's a cosplayer. So yeah, this is the chair I was talking about. Oh wow! Thank you for the follow. That actually scared me. So the cool thing about this is the fact that I do not remember what booth this was in, but I thought this was pretty cool. Like, JoJo is honestly still pretty big from what I can remember. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I feel so old when I get reminded it's my birthday, but yeah, thank you. So, when it comes to Oh, I didn't. I stopped the music. I completely forgot my royalty-free music because I don't want to get copyrighted. Oh, thank you again. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. I'm not gonna lie. My day has been pretty lazy. So like Anime Expo was really this past weekend, and so I'm still recovering. I say recovering. It's just my sleep schedule is kind of all over the place because it's not that the hotel room was bad. It's just I couldn't stay asleep. Lazy days are good, but I worked so I was lazy at work too. Thank God I didn't get fired yet. But fingers crossed that I still keep a job. We'll see what happens in the future. If I have a job still, then good. If I don't, well, someone else will hire me, I'm sure. Hopefully with better hours, because I'm starting to not like night shifts anymore. Uh, yes, what was I saying? Oh, um, I do not remember what booth this was from. I've already lost it because this was all day one still. But this display here, let me go back to the picture of definitely not me in the middle. Well, with all the JoJo's was honestly one of the coolest things that I've seen. Granted, I say that after I just showed this cube. This moving cube right here. So there's the whole thing is just I don't pay for viewers, get out of here. Uh, so I've lost my train of thought already. Okay, moving on. What is this? Oh, this is part of the Aniplex booth. The huge booth that Aniplex had, cause if I have a map of the convention of the exhibit hall, Aniplex, Crunchyroll, Viz Media, and there was three other ones. I think Ami Ami as well also had huge booths that took up quite a bit of spots, and they also moved the artist alley, like where the artist alley is. It's in like the parking lot area. It's the parking garage area pretty much. On the right hand side of the artist alley area, there is that's where the rest of the exhibit hall was. That is also where the 18 plus area was as well. I don't have any pictures of that because one, it's artist alley. I don't want them to think that I'm taking pictures of them. Also, that's gonna be rude. And two, because at first I didn't know that was the exhibit hall. That was part of the exhibit hall. Because when I was walking around there, I was like, "What? Some of these things are weird." There was a Hello Kitty van in there as well. So I don't have any pictures of those, mainly because artist alley was there, and I don't want to accidentally take a picture of their work without any of their permissions, even if it's gonna not the focus. But I just felt like it would be wrong. Uh, more Demon Slayer. Oh yeah, Dragon Balls. There was one of the entrances had a giant poster for this. Yeah, the new game is there. Not the new. I believe someone when I took an Uber, one of the people there wanted to I forgot what it was. They asked if there was like any new announcements for like a new anime or movie, but I did not attend the Crunchyroll panel. If it was gonna be announced by Crunchyroll, I didn't attend it, so the only thing I could say is that I know they're pretty much heavily advertising the game, if anything. What is this? Is this safe to show? Well, I don't care. I'm gonna show it anyway, because I know later on there's a picture of a cosplayer and she's showing her ass. So be on the lookout for that's going what's being shown. One thing that I never noticed that I would think I would see are art books of games as much as they were. So they had the entire Souls game. I don't know if there's a franchise, but like Bloodborne, Elden Ring, and the Dark Souls games, as well as the Nier Automata down there. They had all of those entire art books, And just the design of the book covers themselves, I really wanted, but my wallet would hate me if I did, so I had to resist. Granted, when it comes to the books, I probably would get more of the Nier. They had the Nier Automata soundtrack physical there as well, and I kind of regret not buying it. But at the same time, I could just get it online. I could get a digital version of it. Digital version or not, I guess it's cool to have physical copies still. I say that, but I mean I collect dojins and so I still collect physical games. Retro's in my name, so I'm gonna stay with the olden times. Also because the whole Ubisoft thing saying you should be used to not owning what you buy. Yeah, that's another thing that makes me want push forward to the owning physical copies. These were were kind of I want to say they're cool, but I have a fear of dolls. Why has my music stopped? Wow, this song is called Trabajo Duro, Juega Duro. Work hard, play hard, but in Spanish. Why are these all in Spanish titles? A huevo, fin de la noche. Okay, I'm not gonna go into my Spanish lessons. So as I was saying, these are, I don't know if anyone has seen like real dolls. Don't look it up if you haven't. But if you have, I believe this is kind of like that. They're cool in the sense that, they made them based off of the characters. You have Megumin, Aqua, or we have Len, and oh, you can even see the prices back there. Too bad I can't zoom in because it's on Discord and not on my phone, where I took the pictures. But yeah, they had them. They're cool in the sense that, they recreated them, but they're creepy in the sense that they're dolls. I have a fear of dolls. Granted, I don't know where that fear came from. There's an island of the dolls in Mexico, so maybe that's where it sprang from. Switching gears, as I said, Fate Stay Night. The remake is coming out soon as well, so that also took up a giant thing. It was also talked about in the Fate panels, which I will talk later. As I said, there was a Nikkei booth, and one of the cosplayers there was Viper. And honestly, she looked pretty cool. I actually liked her cosplay. There was a good Red Hood cosplay there, but the thing about the Nikkei booth when that's there is there was no line to go in. In order for you to go into their booth, you had to make a reservation. So you show up around 9 a.m. and they show you a QR code. They showed the entire crowd the QR code, and you had to scan it. And once you scan that QR code, it takes you to a website, and that's where you put your phone number in, I believe your email in as well. And that's where you make a reservation. Like, oh, okay, you're queued in line to be let into here, into the booth. So it was weird in a sense that you go in, but the fun thing about the Nikkei booth is, do I talk about that next? Okay, I'll talk about it now. Let me scroll down a bit. When I actually went into the booth, I didn't take a picture inside. I lied. I took a picture inside the booth. So this is obviously the Nikkei booth. This is on one side. So this podium right here is pretty much where you go and show your reservation on your phone. Like, hey, this is my ticket number. Can I go in? So you go in. And the thing about the Nikkei booth is you don't buy anything there. Also, you don't leave empty-handed either. Just let me point that out there. So the Nikkei booth is, yeah, they had a Chatterbox cosplay. If you've seen on Twitter, the person in the suit actually was tweeting out like hey, what do I do while I'm in the suit? Well, I play Nikkei. That's one of the things I saw. So what was I saying? Right here, they pretty much you play a game when you get into this booth. So it's a stamp collection game. There's 4 stamps. The first stamp you get right here, which you will see right here, is you follow them on Twitter. 1 stamp right there. This right here, you eliminate a rapture. They give you 3 balls, and you have 3 chances to throw a ball into one of the holes into the rapture, which is the Kraken from the current event where that has the co-op thing, which I still haven't done. I need to do that after the stream. I know the combat came back right now, but yes. So you get 3 chances to throw a ball into there, and you get a stamp from that. If you miss, you have to come back another day. Pretty much. I don't know if you need 3 out of 4 stamps, but anyway. So that was 2. The third stamp it has nothing to do with Anchor, but she was there. It does involve taking a picture by this car. Okay, you know, I'll just show the picture. You have to take a picture with one of the cosplayers. I don't know if it rotated around, but when I went there, Soda was one of the cosplayers there. You can see the red hood back here. I wanted to take a picture of her, but by the time I got out of this booth, I took a picture with the Rappy cosplayer that was there, and when I looked for her, she was not there. Also, there was a Helm cosplayer there as well. And I missed her too because she was there for the earlier ones, and I got there around 11 a.m. or 12. I believe. I do not remember. I think I got there at 12. But yes, so stamp number 3 is you post the picture, you get a picture of this. Stamp number 4 is you post it on Twitter. So if any of you are following me on Twitter, there was a slight chance that you saw my face reveal because I had to post it in order to get stamp number 4. I deleted it, so if you cannot go back and see it, because this picture is what's gonna go up in its place. Because I do not want to get my face reveal out, at least not yet. So you go once you complete all 4 stamps. Where's the picture? Okay, I believe this one had it. You go to this booth back here. I know it's kind of hard to see, but this thing on top is a giant gift bag. On one side, you have Modernia from the Crown event, and obviously the other one you could probably imagine it's Crown. So that's the 2 sides, and in that gift bag you get a random pin or an acrylic thing with a random Nikkei. Let me see what Nikkeis they are, because I did take a picture of that. I just didn't post it because I didn't want to. So you could either get Chime, Crown, Dorothy, Modernia, or Rappy within that. There's also like I believe this is a sticker set that has Scarlet, Haran. Are these all the pilgrims? No, it's not all the pilgrims. Never mind. I saw Noah and Modernia was there, Crown, Chime, Snow White, and then the counters. I could, you know what? I could just post these. I'll post them. Hold up. So give me 1 second. I'll do them. I'm describing them. I might as well just post them since I have to look at them anyway. But you get 4 things from this. What's the name of this thing? IRL section? My music has stopped again. Why? Play Fin de la Noche, please. I don't know what this is. Just play it. So, once you collect all 4 stamps... Oh yes, I took a picture of with the Rappy cosplayer. So, that is me covering myself out. She was actually a pretty nice cosplayer. I actually really liked how she looked. This is how she is. By the way, if any of the cosplayers are watching this, either right now or later on in YouTuber, on my YouTube, do let me know if you either want me to remove it, to remove your picture, or at least credit you. And yeah, just let me know and I'll credit you as best as I can, because I did not get the ads for cosplayers, mainly because I forgot to ask. So that's all. That was my fault. But yeah, so let me go scroll down. So yes, this is what I was talking about in the Nikkei booth. This is the random pin that you could get. It could be one of these characters, and this is the sticker thing I said. And one of the other cool things that I liked was this. This is a it's like a tapestry, but it's also like a cloth as well. If you've played coordinated combats or whatever, you would know these are the stickers, or the little emoticons that you could send. They don't have Noah on there, but yeah, these are the little emoticons you could send when you do the coordinated attacks. And it's honestly, I really like. Okay, and this is the gift bag I was talking about. It's pretty big. So yeah, this is Modernia on one side and then Crown on the other. I got lucky because when I did the ball game, I missed the first two, and I was like, well, looks like I'm gonna have to come back later. And then when I did the third one, I made it in, and that they gave me the stamp. I was like, oh, I did it. It's not like I didn't want to go back. It's just to stand in that line, because when this was here, that line was humongous. But yeah, that was the Nikkei booth. I took a picture multiple times from the hotel. Why? Because I was bored. So after the exhibit hall closed, I believe. No, we finished the exhibit hall, and then we left to go get something to eat. We were gonna drop off the stuff we bought at the hotel and then head out. What, I don't remember what I ate the first day. Anyway, it doesn't matter what I ate the first day. Come on. Play Gran Sentimiento. So the thing about my hotel, I stayed at the AC Hotel downtown Los Angeles, I believe is what it's called, by Marriott. So that's where I stayed. And the thing about that hotel is, for some reason, the lobby is on the roof. So you start out on the first floor. They tell you go through one door, and then you go all the way to the 34th floor. And that's where the lobby is. It's called the Sky Lobby. And then from there, so this is all from these pictures are all from the Sky Lobby. As you could tell, yes, you're pretty much on the roof, but you're not actually on the roof. There's still more floors above. It's just, this is technically where the roof is. So this is the one side of the hotel, and this is the view from the Sky Lobby from the hotel. Okay, you know how I said that the convention has another area? One of these, I believe it's this one, is the JW Marriott. The Crunchyroll Lounge is in there, and they also hold panels in some of the ballrooms in that hotel. If from what I remember, some of the hentai panels that I attended are in there. Oshinoko premiere was also in there, and the Dandadan premiere was also in there as well. I could not attend two of those. I could not attend Oshinoko, and I could not attend Dandadan because I believe both of those were on Saturday, and Saturday is when that had the most people attend, and both those lines got capped so much that I just couldn't, so I missed out. This is all still from the lobby. Anyway, oh, okay, I remember. We ate Denny's. I went to Denny's because, yes, this is while walking towards the area, and this is in between, because you can see the Peacock Theater is back there. The Microsoft Theater, I believe, is still one of their, if it's still what it's called, but yeah, this is one of the entrances. This is passing the Crypto Arena. And I thought this was pretty cool. This is the side of the Hotel Figueroa, and they were advertising I believe it's the Final Fantasy XIV new expansion. I could be completely wrong. On the way back, they were advertising something, and I'll be honest with everyone watching, I was distracted. I was like, you know what? I don't have any pictures of cosplayers yet. I'm gonna just take a picture of them. So I don't remember exactly what it was that they were advertising. I didn't Mariachi Madness. Okay, let me go down. Let me change this to something. Top of the morning. Let's do it that. You know why? Because it is top of the morning. It's 2 a.m. Yeah, I guess that fits. I saw this. There was someone with this on their back. I just didn't take a picture of them. I just took a picture of that. So it was pretty fun. I don't know what was going on here, but he was dead. Well, he was just laying there. He wasn't actually dead. No one died there. Yeah, okay, so I believe it was day 2 or day 3. Night 2 or night 3. I had to go to the JW Marriott to attend the Faku. If you don't know what Faku is, only look it up if you're over 18. The Faku panel, I went to attend that, and I was a little bit late by like 1 to 2 minutes, maybe 5 minutes. I'll say I was 5 minutes late, and one of the attendees there, like, I was kind of wondering, like, why is there so much security up on the second floor? What's going on? Because once you get to the second floor of the JW Marriott to go to those ballrooms, there's a long hallway, a long stretch of a hallway you have to go through, and that's where you pass by the metal detectors and the card scanner thing, the badge scanner. And I got to the I scanned my badge, and then I kept going, and I had to go through the metal detectors. They're like metal detectors. They're just there. You have to go through one at a time, and then I guess they quickly, if they catch something hazardous, they tell you like, hey, this person needs to be searched because they might have something. I believe someone brought a gun, because I could be completely wrong. Obviously, you know, cosplayers, they have weapons. Weapons have to get checked. If you see right here, there's an AX weapons check thing right here. So if you're a cosplayer and you have a weapon, you have to go there so they can okay your weapon, saying, okay, it's not real, it's not gonna do any harm or anything, it's plastic or whatever. Yeah. But this guy, he was not cosplay. He looked like just a regular person, and there was a lot of security. There was around one guy, and there was 5 police officers there. They arrested him. They walked him out of the building, and one of the officers behind him had a plastic bag, like a see-through Ziploc bag, and in there was a black object. So it kind of looked like a gun to me. I could be wrong, but yeah, I could have died, maybe. I believe that was night 2 or night 3. That had to be night 2, because night 3 I attended the DL site hentai panel. Yeah, so a little scary situation in that I didn't expect to run into that, because usually the security at these conventions is pretty good. And obviously, you know, this happened, so maybe you know, security actually was good. This is at the food court, yeah, the little Team 7 thing. Also, I attended a Webtoons to Anime panel. So, as I said, day 1 was on July 4th. Actually, this is all from my hotel room. I decided to take a picture at night, and yeah, they had a rave going on. I believe this lasted until midnight. And yeah, so fireworks were going off, and I did take a video of that. So just watching my horrible quality, because I was trying to zoom in as best as I can. There was fireworks going off. You could even hear them. If I turn off the music, which I'm not doing because too much alt tabbing. So night 1 ended. There was still people going in because there's still things open. The exhibit hall was definitely closed. The entertainment hall was still open. I believe that closed at midnight. I could be wrong. So I didn't just stay at the convention when I was there. I also went to Little Akihabara. It's like a good 10-20 minute drive away from the convention. And Little Akihabara, if you manage to go there, there's a bunch of stores in there that, you know, they sell, you know, a bunch of anime stuff. You know, here's a whole wall of plushies. So yeah, if you manage to, there's even a vending machine of just figures. So we went to Little Akihabara. They had this was actually pretty cool. They had this store in here, and inside the store they had this whole stand, and around it was all the wanted posters from One Piece. There was probably more, but I just didn't get a picture of all of them. And one of the stores in there as well was just a whole dedicated thing for Naruto. I have no idea what this game is or how to play it, but yeah, that they had that there. That was not there last year, but that's pretty fun. They also had this maid cafe there. It was the theme was for Akiba Maid War. I didn't go in because I believe you had to make a reservation to go in, and I was planning to go there, but I don't think I ever went. I also have never seen this anime, so that's another thing that I'm gonna have to having to watch. But this is in Little Akihabara, just like this whole arcade crane game thing that was also all there. I tried one. I did not get what I wanted, but it's fine. A little shout out to this right here. Okay, if you're ever in the downtown area, like in Little Akihabara, like I'm saying, try to attend this bakery. It's in one of the hotels, right next to Little Akihabara. Try to attend it because on this right here, this Sakura Mocha Latte, I believe is what it's called, was actually really good, and this little bread right here is also really good. It's just bread. It's filled with dark chocolate. There's little drawings on that they do on top as well. It's really good. Try it out. I highly recommend it if you're ever in the area. No one wants to see my pictures from the hotel anymore. I've already done it too many times. Well, this is the inside of the hotel. This is one of the lounge areas. So yeah, as you can see, this is the lobby, and you can see from this window right here. Yeah, we're not on the first floor. We're on the top floor. Okay, so more cosplayers. Yeah, I came across a team of ray gun users. Okay, this was honestly pretty fun. I really love this. So they all had a ray gun, and yeah, so they're the FBI from Black Ops Zombies, pretty much. The giant Luffy right there. When I saw him, me and my friend and we were talking about cosplayers and what we never see. One thing I said is, you know what? I've never seen a Pegasus cosplay, and I've never seen a Kaiba cosplay. Not too long after, I saw them there, and I was like, no way, there's actually a Pegasus cosplay. And he even made his Toon World pop up like that, and I was like, oh, there's no way. He was even doing the voice, and oh, the voice was perfect. Hands down. I absolutely love this cosplayer that he did. I believe this is just cosplayers, yes. So there's Volume and Clay. They traded, pom-poms and guns. Fun fact, while yes, I do play Nikkei, these are two I do not have. I do not have Volume, and I do not have Clay. I do have Viper. I don't have Bay either. Everyone should have a niece. So yeah, this is honestly pretty fun. They're all still hanging around the Nikkei booth. I think this is all just cosplayers I was taking a picture of. Oh, as I said, yes, I attended the ReZero, and this got packed. It was actually, yeah, it got packed. This is all behind me. Someone fell asleep by the looks of it. I'm sorry if you're watching this and I got you sleepy. But it was funny. So this is a screen right here, and so as you can tell by this perspective, I had to like look directly up in order to watch it. It was a 90-minute episode. It was a good episode. It picks up obviously Beatrice is contracted with Subaru. They're going to a new town, and I don't want to spoil too much, but then again, it is episode 1. So I'll just say, if you've seen the promotions for this, mainly because I've seen the promotions around the Anime Expo, Felt finally comes back, Reinhardt comes back, Julius, Wilhelm, all of them, they all make an appearance on episode 1. Everyone from season 1 makes an appearance there. Yeah, so they brought him back, and honestly, for a 90-minute episode, it did not feel like 90 minutes, probably because I was so invested into it. So it was honestly a very good first episode, and I absolutely enjoyed it. I can't. It made me hype, but now I realize I'm still months away until it releases. So now I had to be patient while trying to be impatient. Oh yeah, this was one of the floaties that they had here. If this is not Fixin's, there's a shout out to Fixin's Soul Kitchen. If you're ever going to the convention center around here or any convention that is at the Los Angeles Convention Center, down the down the road, you could walk there. It's not that far away. It's literally like 1 or 2 blocks away. There's a restaurant there called Fixin's Soul Kitchen. Shout out to them as well. I'm not sponsored by anyone, but shout out to them. I ate there. Their chicken tenders are so good. Their lemonade, absolutely amazing. Their red velvet cake, so delicious. I have to shout them out just because of how good it is there. I did not get a picture of the restaurant. Also, I was surprised to see that there was people lining up at 1 a.m. They were even sleeping there. I, anyway, remember how I said I attended the Fate panel? If you saw on Twitter, you saw this me post this picture, cause yeah, I've tried to attend the last ones and they always get capped, and this one got capped as well. I got lucky enough to be able to attend, and this was honestly it was pretty fun because aside from the usual host, they had Artoria's voice actress, which I feel like they always do from what I remember. Let me just back. Stop. They also had Arjuna's voice actor. He was pretty fun to have there as well. And they had Elizabeth Bathory's as well, which is also Astolfo's voice actress. And Arjuna also, voices Edmund Dantes. And it was pretty fun. I was pretty hyped because within this, obviously they live streamed this as well, but some of the announcements for this was, oh, 7th anniversary. Here's your guaranteed summons. Here's your Destiny summons as well. I spent a lot of money, so yeah, that was pretty fun for me to not get what I wanted. Arcueed is in Fate Grand Order. I got her to NP2 very easily. Sadly, I could not get who else I wanted, which was Scotty. I really need her. I always love seeing just any Nier cosplay. Because, well, there's always a Nier cosplayer everywhere. I didn't see this the first day, but yeah. Oh, okay, here it is. The racing Miku car. Oh yeah, I forgot Good Smile was also there. They also had a pretty big booth. This is what I meant. Okay, there is someone in this suit. There, Chatterbox. So yeah, there's someone in there. From what I'm told, from what they said, they played Nikkei while they're in there. I actually don't know if he was actually in there when that passed by. A Yoko Littner cosplayer. I'm not gonna keep that on screen because I might not be able to pick that up there. So I believe this is a day where I tried to go to the Dandadan premiere and I could not go, but I stayed around the entrance to the exhibit hall, which was this. You could tell the Fate Grand Order thing is there and all of this. And this whole group here, they made a circle and they were all dancing. So it was pretty fun to see. We got a Mista there. There's a Daedra. It was fun. It was fun just watching them going around dancing. It's pretty fun. Did I join them? No. Would I have joined them? No. I can't dance. I'm also not cosplayed. It doesn't matter if I cosplay, but it was pretty fun to see them. I got a picture of them there. She was pretty fun too. I did not. I tried to get more pictures of her, but the thing is, she had a big line. Just like her, she also had a big line. But as you could see, I got other pictures of her down there. Literal butt. But yes, I will post those later. I have her Instagram at least. And Doodle Bob also made an appearance. I absolutely love this Doodle Bob, the pencil. I never thought I would see a Doodle Bob, but I'm glad I did. and I kind of wish that I might cosplay a SpongeBob character in the future. Probably Squilliam or something. Okay, so this is part of the entertainment hall. Hulu was in there. I believe this is all the entertainment hall because Genshin is in here. Genshin shared with Honkai Star Rail. So I didn't get it, but someone cosplayed as Jesus Christ, and that person, he asked someone else to record them, and they went around blessing all 4 of these stands, and it was one of the funniest things I've seen. I just absolutely love. Oh, there he is! There he is! Oh, yeah, he was absolutely amazing. I absolutely loved him. It was fun. It was fun to see. Okay, yeah. So yeah, there's Star Rail. There's Honkai as well. Genshin was also there as well. So, as I said, I went to the DL site. So shout out to them. From what they said, this was their first time being there at Anime Expo, and it was the first time I've also heard of them. And now I've signed up, and I gotta say another thing. I don't know. I might get your name wrong. If your name was Michael, I'm glad I remembered it. If it's not, I am sorry. But I must do a big shout out to him because he is one of the funniest and one of the best panel hosts I ever could have had the privilege to attend. And this is a selfie I took with him, and honestly, if he sees this, he's gonna know immediately who I am IRL, because this was a unique pose that I did, and he followed along. He was pretty fun. I first saw him when I went to the 18+ area that was downstairs, and he was giving out, you know, free points that you could use right here for the DL site, which, you know, just use free points, buy it towards hentai. He was actually even saying, free porn, get your free porn. It was pretty fun. It was pretty fun, pretty funny, and honestly, one of the best panel hosts that I honestly had the privilege to attend, to be a part of. That was day 3. Day 4, I didn't really do much because that was the end. There wasn't much. Okay, so remember how I said if you're in the downtown area, Little Akihabara, the little sakura latte thing that I had, as well as the bun. So the Miyako Hotel, that's where it is. If you go there, the Miyako Hotel, that on the first floor, that's where that bakery is. I don't know if Shohei Ohtani is still gonna be on that side of that hotel, but the Miyako Hotel. Go there, go to the bakery. Absolutely worth it if you go there. Oh yeah, so I went to the Viz Media booth, and yeah, there's the big 3: Bleach, Naruto, One Piece. If this isn't an inclination of how big their booth is, it was actually pretty big. I don't have a thing for that. It's Nikkei advertising, you know, hey, they're there. That's all leader. And Blue Lock is in theaters now. I haven't seen it, but you know, Blue Lock is in theaters now. ReZero Season 3 coming soon as well. So one thing about the last thing that I'm gonna say, because I'm not the last picture. I don't remember if they did the victory pose in Season 2. I could be misremembering entirely, but yes. In Season 3, there's a thing called, they did a, Subaru was telling, oh, okay, now 1, 2, 3, victory. So Subaru was doing with Amelia. Everyone did that same pose when at the end of the what's it called? At the end of this, the Season 3 premiere, they wanted to take a picture of everyone, and everyone did victory. How could you not? Subaru's voice actor was there, and so was Garfield. Garfield's voice actor was also there as well. So it was fun seeing them. And yeah, so obviously Blacked Out is the actual IRL me. So yeah, I did the victory pose. If I don't know why I'm whited out. I think the program I used, because I was too lazy to remove the backgrounds myself, it also bleached myself out, but it's fine. I don't need to be seen to begin with. But yeah. So this was, I forgot what panel it was, but it did have to do with ReZero, and that was actually a thing there. They had a line. You can see my figure that I got for my birthday. Yeah, the lady, you know, she was there. She handed out a little thing advertising ReZero Season 3 again, and obviously she said, you know, all right, line up, take a picture, you know, just don't touch her, you know, it's fine. I never touched any of the cosplayers because I feel it's rude. And, you know, why would I do that? Maybe if I asked, you know, hey, can I, but why would I do that? So I had to do the victory pose because this was day 4. ReZero was day 2, I believe. And so that still stuck with me just because how good the episode was. So I had to do the victory pose with Amelia. How could you not? So yeah, all in all, Anime Expo 2024, honestly, still pretty fun. I of course spent so much money being there, but how does one not spend so much money? They're easy. They have more self-control than I do. So, what's there to be said now? I am 27 years old. It is my birthday. It is, my dementia is gonna kick in. This is gonna happen. But yeah, so Anime Expo 2024. This is the first time I'm actually going over my visit. Maybe I just did it just to do it, because I always take so many pictures of it. If you're in any server that I'm in, you've seen that I've taken so many pictures. Anime Expo 2024, absolutely a blast to be able to attend. And the improvements that they did, honestly, absolutely needed and helped it so much. I don't know, like, I know on Instagram they were saying, hey, the tickets are being sold out or whatever, and everyone's saying, please cap the tickets, and I feel like they actually did cap the tickets. Either that or they just didn't sell as many because the days, it's obvious, it was July 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th, which was a Thursday through Sunday. And I also saw next year it's going to be July 3rd to the 6th, which is also Thursday to Sunday. So I'm assuming maybe people couldn't. I know some people were selling their badges saying, oh, I bought it, but I couldn't get the day off work. Someone want to buy this off of me. So it could be a number of things, but regardless, it still wasn't as packed as it was the previous years. And all the changes that they did were definitely welcome. One thing I will say, my one major gripe that I have for Anime Expo is this: they need to clear out the rooms. Okay, what I mean by clear out the rooms is there are panels that are held in a room. So like let's say like they're in room 402 AB. There's a panel in there, and if there's another panel like 30 minutes after that one or like shortly after that one, they do not clear the rooms. And I do wish that they should clear the rooms. That is one thing that I do want for them to do, to clear the rooms. I know they clear the rooms if it's an 18 plus panel that's gonna come up, then they have to clear the rooms. But when I went to go try to go watch the Oshinoko premiere, I got in line and the line wasn't as full. But the thing is, they didn't clear out the room from the previous panel. So they let no one in. Everyone that was lined up, they let in maybe 5, 10, 20 people at the most. Everyone else was told to leave because the room was capped. So something like that, I believe, you know, clear the rooms out for that because I don't know. To me, it's just like they could line up again. At least give other people a chance to attend. But that is my only major gripe for that. Anyway, that's where I'm gonna leave it. This was my Anime Expo 2024 experience. Pretty fun, and if you saw on Twitter, I am planning to attend 2020. Excuse my English. What happened there? I must be dying. I am planning to attend Anime Expo 2025. July 3rd to July 6th. I heard, I did not get the chance to attend the closing ceremony, but I heard that the closing ceremony they had a what's it called? They had a tribute to Akira Toriyama. I regretfully missed that, and honestly, may his soul rest in peace still. Anime was forever changed by having him there, and now that he's gone, well, I hope he's resting in peace because he's obviously a big figure in the anime community. Whether you watched any of his works or read any of his works or not, still. So, thank you to everyone that joined me. Thank you to my new followers that I just got, and thank you for the happy birthday wishes. I may or may not have fallen off, but it doesn't matter because I'm here to stay. I know my last few streams have just been, hey, I'm chatting. The gameplays are returning. I'm just saying my weekend because, nothing major happened other than me attending Anime Expo. If you were there and you saw me, you did not know it was me. Unless you, super analyze my voice, because I don't change my voice at all. What you hear on my streams is what you will hear in real life. My voice does not change. So, lazy day, lazy birthday, but I guess you could say lazy stream since I'm just reminiscing my experience of Anime Expo. But we'll leave it at that. I hope you all enjoyed my walk down memory lane saying my experience, because I completely forgot everything that I just said. Yeah, I forgot everything I just said. Wow, I died. I had a humongous brain fart. Wow. Yes. Anyway, so I guess I'll just do the outro. I hope I made anyone watching. As you could tell, I'm having a hard time speaking now. I hope I made your day at least a little bit better. And I'll see you all on the next one. I know I said I was gonna continue Henry Stickmin, but I'm actually gonna go back to horror again. I know I did with the ERD, but this time I'm gonna actually do horror. I need to return to Tiny Bunny. I have to return to that. I'm not gonna die if I don't return. It's just, I've done, 2-3 episodes of it. I want to do one more episode of that before I return to other things. I need to return to Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion. I need to return to Simulacra. I need to return to a bunch of other stuff. I need to get back in the loop of doing those. I do not want to be leaving so much things unsaid. So, please bear with me. I am going to return to those games, and they will happen. For now, as I said, I hope I made your day a little bit better. Again, if you saw me at Anime Expo, you may not have known it was me. And if any cosplayer, if you're either on Twitter or anything like that, or social media, or if you see this and you want to be properly credited, please send me an email, or just let me know in the comment section that, hey, this is I was cosplaying them. This is my @ can you please credit me? I will gladly credit you as best as I can. I will gladly spread out saying, hey, this is their cosplayer. They are an amazing person. Please check out their work. I will credit you 100%. Just let me know your @, give me your information, and I will relay it, and I'll put it out there as well. Send me an email, actually. I am gonna set up an email, as I said before, that I was gonna set up a new Gmail in order just so I could get any business talking and whatever, well, if sponsors want to sponsor me, they could sponsor me there because I did, as I said, there was a sponsor that I said I was gonna get, but I never replied back to them. They um they wanted to send me a microphone. I kind of regret not following up with that sponsor because I need a microphone. I really need that microphone, and I wanted to. So, um, do I have them? Are they important? No, they're not spam either. Where did they send me the email? They definitely sent me an email. I don't see it on here. I don't know why. Actually, I might see it right here. Huh? No, that's huh. I do not see it. Wow, that's interesting. But yeah, they sent me a sponsorship and I never got back to them and I kind of regret not getting back to them because I could use it. I might get back to them. I honestly might get back to them and see if they're still willing to. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, TZ Products LLC. They reached out to me saying, "No, here's a microphone that we could, if you know, confirm legitimacy. Here's our email, whatever." They encountered my video. They said they had a chance to work with on our talent moment project. I never replied to them, and I kind of regret not replying back to them. But as I said, I'm gonna make a new Gmail account just for business related stuff, so it'll be. I'll put that out. It'll honestly at the end of the day, you know, if I create a new account like right now, create account my personal for work or my business, I guess. How does this work? What's my first name? Freya. What's my last name? I don't know. I don't have a last name. It's optional. My birthday is July 9th, 1997. My gender, custom. Yes. Non-binary. Okay, wow. Okay, so if anyone wants to email me for, you know, recommendations or whatever have you, my email to do that, I think I have it on my YouTube channel page, but in order to reach out to me better, it would probably be best for you to reach out to this new one that I just created at this very second, because you know I do what I want. Uh, so you're gonna get yeah, this is so look at my channel name, Retro Reaper, RTROREAPER contact at gmail.com. That if you're gonna if you want to reach out to me, you could reach out to me through there. Retro Reaper contact at gmail.com. That any recommendation or whatever it is that you wanna what what do you mean my account is temporarily unavailable? I just created it. Anyway, so that's I'm pretty sure is made. It should be made. If not, something's wrong. But yeah. Anyway, as I said, I hope I made your day a little bit better, and I will see you all on my next one, which will be Tiny Bunny. That will either be on Saturday or it'll be in 1 week from now. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all next time. Again, thank you for the birthday wishes. I am getting old,